Well, here we are for another one. What we got? Episode 6 today?
Episode 6.
Are they in for an episode 6? A week linkage for episode 6?
Of course, yeah.
It's not like it's too early in the morning for a beer.
Yeah, we're actually recording ahead today.
This is a slight ahead of ones, yeah. You know, episode out of time.
Yeah. So this is Friday morning at 10:40 in the morning.
10:40? I mean, we should all be drinking earlier in life, I think. Do you know what
You actually did say that last
I did,
episode. We
I
need
did.
to start drinking earlier, but I don't know about 10:40 in the morning.
It's just one. It's just
That's
one.
what you had in mind, yeah. But we had to stay faithful
On brand
our podcast, drinking a Corona each time.
And if you guys are watching the YouTube, you might have noticed something different with the clothes we're wearing today.
Oh yeah,
We've got some exciting stuff coming in the mail, and it's arrived.
our own merch.
Our own merch. So I think we'll get a photo up on the Instagram. Don't worry, guys, and you'll be able to buy it soon.
What was your inspiration behind this? Because it's not exactly
It's a bit B-tech,
professional.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, what I wanted to do was I wanted to design a T-shirt. Well, what I wanted to do was I wanted to Sharpie my own T-shirt.
Yeah.
So it was going to be very kind of what's the word? I made it authentic. You know,
Authentic, yeah, one of a kind.
one of a kind sort of thing, and I wanted.
Except we've already got two.
Yeah. So what I did was I drew a logo on a piece of paper
Yeah.
and scanned it in.
What I was.
Or did you? Yeah, but this is like batch 1. This is
This
version 1.
Yeah, it's
Uh-huh. I have
the
made
Nike
it.
Air Jordan ones.
Yeah,
With
the
they're big,
Yeah.
but there's loads more to come.
Mm-hmm. So there's only a couple of these in existence. So
A couple. There's
a couple of them.
6 or 7.
There's about 7 of them in existence.
And
So if you do get your hands on one,
hasn't Jack the cameraman already purchased one?
Jack the cameraman may have purchased one. So's another friend.
Another friend
Yeah,
too.
Another friend's purchased one as well.
Am I seeing any profits for these?
I designed the logo.
Oh, yeah,
I know.
true.
We'll split the fares equally. But no, I've also designed actual one, a better vector drawing.
It would be also good to get one that's kind of really represents see both sides, maybe one half of this and one half of that.
We can always come up back to the drawing board.
Draw a line. One is the B-Tech.
Yeah.
And one is the professional logo.
Shit.
And there's a line between.
I like this.
Yeah.
That is both sides.
Yeah. And we are sometimes professional, but most of the time B-Tech.
We're trying our best to be as professional as we can, aren't we?
Yeah. So I think what's good about today's episode is we'll actually have time to record, make sure it's.
We'll get the audio perfect.
Yeah.
We'll get Well, sometimes we've had to upload the YouTube without the correct audio because it doesn't sync correctly.
Yeah.
And if we're rushed for time, that doesn't allow us the ability to.
But I think from now, I know it's not amazing yet, but each episode I think we'll be making improvements to
We'll get there.
the
Steady
quality. Yeah.
Steady
Till we can get to basically slider camera, multiple angles,
I know, currently
perfect audio.
We've only got Jack behind there currently, doing all the play and pause.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, we have to upgrade the team.
And last time he wasn't even recording.
I know, he did click record.
Or he did, but then he had to cut it, but he was already guessed.
But yeah, so look out for the merch. T-shirts, tote bags, face masks, everything you want. Mugs.
Do you know how many viewers we actually have overall the
individual people?
Yeah, because I looked on
it's 30, isn't it?
But I looked on the YouTube channel for views, and the episode with Jack had 77 views.
Yeah, but that's not individual people.
Yeah, but it won't be far off. Not many people are going to click it twice.
Unless with the YouTube they might, because it's a long video. And they might
watching it in segments.
Yeah, watching segments. Because I think the Spotify said 30 listeners.
30
but
listeners.
That's just on Spotify. Because some people listen to it on the Apple. Or on Google.
Do you think... I reckon it's about 30 to 50 right now.
Yeah.
Which has grown a lot because our first episode had maybe 5 or 6.
9 listeners.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So we want to keep growing. So I think by getting guests on, and them reaching out to who their friends, and the friends of friends kind of thing first is our next episode, because I'm pretty sure I say 95-96% of people that watch this we actually both know already. So
Exactly, yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm thinking.
Or listen.
I'm thinking if we get stickers made, we can start putting them on places with a little QR code in the bottom.
Oh.
And then people can scan the QR code
You're thinking outside the circle.
outside the circle of the both sides. And we could put the QR code, or like that Spotify. What's that Spotify barcode thing that they do?
Oh yeah, the little waveform.
Yeah, the little waveform.
Yeah.
Have that on it, and then people are able to like go like, oh, what's that? Scan it, and it comes straight onto their phone.
Yeah, because you will, like curiosity, you will.
Yeah, you would. It's
I
like,
would.
It's like if you go to like a public toilet and there's a phone number.
Yeah.
Would you
call
text
it?
them?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Text it,
all the time. I might start leaving your number then.
Happy.
Remember that time we went to Pizza Express with our friends, and we were like, "Oh, we're gonna leave someone's number on the."
Oh yeah, one of our friends was flirting with the waitress.
Yeah.
And then when we were like, leave your number for her, and he was like, no, he wouldn't do it. So then we just did it for him.
We did it for him, and then we started messaging him.
Pretending to be her.
Because he didn't have someone's number or something.
Yeah.
Of us. So we started messaging him, being like, hey, I work at Pizza Hut, and I found your number on and we were like pranking.
I would actually believe that.
I would have believed it as
Yeah.
well. Of course you would. So imagine like you leave your number, someone texts you from an unknown number.
Yeah.
You're definitely gonna
believe it.
believe it.
But nowadays people don't do that. They just like,
Oh, what's your Snapchat?
yeah, what's your Snapchat?
Yeah.
What's your Instagram?
I think it's if you get someone's number, it's like
It's like an actual connection.
yeah, an actual connection. Because everyone's got everyone's Snapchat and Instagram, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
So
do.
if you get someone's number, but I know so many people these days who don't text, like actually text. If they communicate with people, it'll just be on Snapchat.
Do you know what annoys me right
That's
now?
so weird.
What annoys me right now is I message on all of them.
Yeah, same.
On iMessage, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and it's just I'd like it to all be in one place.
Oh, I'd like it to all be in one place.
They need to make an app that combines them all.
Oh, you don't want to do that though.
You do.
Big data. Imagine big data having everything together. Read
Oh.
all your messages.
I think they do that anyway.
I mean, yeah, there is a lot of ad tracking these days, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of kind of.
Who knows if your data
Yeah.
is private?
I mean, I go into Facebook and I like untick like all those boxes. It's like, oh, don't want people to see this, don't want people to see that. But the stuff that people can just randomly see of you on the internet is weird.
You can actually go on Facebook and view
You as
you
the
as
outside.
you, yeah.
I've not done that.
But the thing is, if someone uploads a picture of you,
And tags you in it. Then they can.
but then
else can see that.
even if they don't tag you in it, they can go.
Oh,
they
yeah,
can have
yeah.
their profiles public.
Yeah,
and there
true.
could be like tens of photos on
Mm-hmm.
the internet of you.
But at least, I remember we used to use Facebook back in the day. Like you would just upload your thoughts. Remember that you would just put on your wall. Oh, I'm feeling tired today, or whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't believe I've. Is it a bank holiday today, or am I in school?
Guys, is it a dress down day or what? And everyone would reply being like, yeah, it's dress down day. Like, where do people do that these days? On Snapchat?
I think I miss that kind of part of Facebook.
Really?
Like
I think-
actually, just
yeah.
like
It was like a big group chat.
it's like a big group chat. Yeah.
Uh-huh. But now it's just all old people shouting at anti-vaxxers or stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, if you get an actual status update, it's usually like from
Got a house, got married,
Yeah, uh-huh.
new relationship. Those are the updates that people put in their status, right?
yeah, and people
Not like-
post like an album of photos as well.
Or like got a new dog or whatever. But you
Yeah.
wouldn't be like, oh, just had spaghetti for tea. That's what it used to be.
Do you know what? I do think a bit of that is a bit more about the likes contest. Like,
Oh,
It's not like gonna be.
yeah. Do you know what I mean?
If you put up what's for dinner tonight, it's not gonna bang likes. Whereas
Yeah.
everyone seems to be in a contest for likes.
Have you seen Instagrams removing likes?
Is it official?
Well, I went onto my Instagram and my stories now just say viewed by these people.
Yeah.
It doesn't say like, so it used to be in the bottom being like, oh, like 100 people saw this.
Mm-hmm.
Or like 100 people have interacted with this.
Yeah.
You see that right at the bottom when you click onto your story. But now it just says, it shows 3 faces and then says views. And you click on it and then it tells you.
And I think that's been a thing for a while though.
I just noticed it last week.
I heard that they're going to do...
But they're removing it for actual posts as well.
Yeah, celebrities, it says, liked by Calum and others.
Yeah,
and
I've
then
seen
only
that.
the person who actually is on its account can see how many likes it is and who liked it.
I think if you click on it, you can see how many likes it's got. But it's like,
Really?
it's that extra step. Because the thing was...
That's like
Instagram,
videos are like that, yeah.
Yeah. The thing with Instagram, it was very much based around the likes, wasn't it? And how many... Oh man, I only got 100 likes for this photo, but last photo I got 37. 37? I only got 37 likes.
Well, that's why I stopped posting on my main Instagram.
For the likes?
Because I felt like, I didn't want to post a photo because it wouldn't get as many likes. And I'm like, I'm posting it for
mental
the wrong...
health, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm posting for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
So I was like, what do I actually use Instagram for? And I was like, to share like photos with people I'm actually friends with.
That's why you've got your...
So that's why I got my private.
Yeah, you got your private.
I still post nice pictures on it, like Instagram worthy pictures, but I just post ones that I actually want to share rather than like...
Yeah, stuff that you want your friends to see.
Yeah. Because the Matrix one I put up the other day, I would never...
You would never put that on
that on the main one.
I should probably have a private because
But
I've got loads of funny photos that I would like to upload.
I find that funny, so I was like, you know what, I want to show everyone this. I'm showing people at work.
Yeah. It's like a meme page of yourself.
Yeah.
But I heard that somebody said that, I think it was in Australia, they've removed the likes. It's not come here yet for us, but they were trialing it in some places. So the thing you were talking about with the celebrities account, it's coming to like normal accounts as well.
Yeah.
So if you go onto your Instagram, you click a photo, and instead of being like liked by Calum and 99 others, it says liked by Calum and others.
Yeah.
And then if I, as my own photo, I click on it, then it would tell me how many likes. It's that second step. It's just so you're not always seeing it. I think it's really good.
The only one thing I like about that though, about the likes being there, is it makes people post their best photos. I don't want it to be like a spam.
It used to be.
It used to be a spam site.
Yeah, when I first got Instagram in like 2012, when it came out, it was literally, I had about 100 photos that I would upload every year, you know? I had so many photos I was putting on there. And it was literally just like out for a walk with my family, you know? Like,
but that could be fine if it's a nice photo. But if it's a picture of your shoes,
it was there were bad photos.
Yeah.
It was when Instagram first came out. It was like Twitter but for photos. Where you would just like
put it up there.
Yeah, you put it up there in the sphere and be like,
I don't want it to get like that.
This is what I'm doing.
Because you don't want to scroll through your feed and just see a picture of someone's shoes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's bad for your mental health as well, though. I think all these social medias.
Would you ever do like a
detox.
Social media Yeah,
I think I would. I think it's really good to get back in tune with your own thoughts.
I think for one episode we should do like maybe not this week, but we should do a week where we like don't use our phones or like don't use at all.
Nice.
And then we'll do it for a week and then we'll come on and then we'll say our thoughts on what we thought of like
how we felt. I think it's good.
And if you hated it or not.
I think it's a really.
The thing is, like, where do you draw the line? Like,
can you use your phone? No. I think you would delete all social media on your phone.
So what we classify in that? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
those
Snapchat.
Those apps.
Does YouTube count?
Yeah.
TikTok?
Of course.
YouTube and TikTok count?
Of course.
But the thing is I'm not really an interactor on those. I'm more like a viewer.
Yeah, but that's it. That's part of the thing as well. You're seeing what other people are like and how they're interacting, and it changes your perception.
Yeah. So
I think we should only do phone calls and texts and WhatsApp for that reason. If you text people on WhatsApp.
So a part of me wants to get rid of that too.
Yeah,
maybe just phone calls.
Okay, maybe just phone calls. That's fair. Phone calls and FaceTimes.
Yeah.
But like, what happens if my gran texts me all the time? She's like,
true.
She's like, oh, by the way, can you help me with this thing on my phone?
Yeah. What would you do?
I could just tell her just to call me, but.
What would you do if I said no, I'm not having a phone? That would be annoying.
It would be weird in this generation.
Yeah.
But I know people who didn't have phones.
What if you wanted to contact me? You'd have to drive around.
I write letters to you sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, if you need to get me instantly,
I'd have to drive over, and I'd have to hope that you're in.
Yeah.
Think about that. Back in the day, you were just like
turn up.
Yeah, like if we were going out to do something in like high school.
Yeah.
Like maybe not high school.
Go in for them.
Like, you go in for them, or I used to call your house phone. Your house phone.
Yeah, because people just
0131 whatever it is. We don't have to say it on here. But
now
we don't have a house phone anymore.
I don't. We
disconnected ours.
Now, like, if you want to, what am I trying to say? If someone is giving over their like details, like a company or something, they'll give their number as their mobile number. Yeah. Whereas before it was always their house number.
Yeah, we would have phone calls at the house. That's why we disconnected our house phone. Because we got so many spam. But now I get them all to my bloody phone.
I don't get that many.
I get one a week maybe, from like random numbers, and they leave voicemails in Chinese or something. Yeah. It's a bit like, I wish I could just get a new number.
Yeah, but it's more effort than
number's so integrated into everything already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like changing your name.
It's like
not as extreme, but
not as extreme. Or changing, like, I wish I could change my email address. Not that I don't like my email address.
You get all
that. I do get a lot of spam now. But
I would say your email address is more integrated into everything though.
Oh, very much so. Very much so. But I did make a temp email address.
Yeah.
I just made like a Gmail that if I ever sign up for something, I would just use that one. Yeah. So I've got my own dedicated like spam inbox on that.
I actually made one as well. I called it Calum Crystal Spam.
Yeah, mine's called Cameron and Temp or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
But I haven't used it. Maybe
I use it all the time.
Really?
If I ever sign up for free trials on websites or mailing lists or things like that. Yeah. I'm like, actually, I want to buy a product from this page, but I don't want them to like, I don't trust that website. They might send my details to someone else. They might, there you go. Use that temp email. Yeah. Just sign up for random stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, because there's a lot of places where you can like, free this if you sign up. Free. You get you find these deals online. So that's the whole thing about like ads and data. Like, we didn't realize how much of ourself we were selling away, did we?
Do you worry that like about your privacy on the internet?
Worry?
Or are you like concerned about it?
No, I don't think. Everyone's gonna say this, like, oh, I don't worry, I don't have anything to hide. Yeah. Like, so many people say that, but it's not that you don't have anything to hide. It's also nice to just keep yourself to the people that you know.
Yeah, because I think the other week we found it quite creepy because we were like having a drink.
Yeah, and we were
talking about Corona and searching on YouTube for videos, and we got an advert for Corona that came up.
Yeah, that was like, how does it know? Because I've never Googled Corona.
Do you think that like my Google Home listens to me and tells YouTube?
It could. It is Google.
And it is Google. So do you think it tells YouTube, oh, this is what he's thinking, this is what he's talking about?
Maybe. Should we test it? You don't have a dog. We could keep saying like dog food around it.
Yeah. Well, every time I'm hungry, I constantly get adverts for food.
What'd you get? Like Burger King?
Just Eat.
Just Eat.
And like that sort of thing.
If you use those apps a lot though on your phone, those apps know that you're using them, and then.
Do you think it is all linked together?
It must be. Big data must be linked together.
And sharing.
Yeah, definitely.
They say that like some companies know more about you than your parents do.
Well, talking about that, there was I read a story years ago now that there was a family in America, okay, and they got this coupon. They got these coupons from Target through the mail for this daughter, okay, of the household, and the dad opened it, and it was adverts for prams and cots, okay, and the dad like contacted Target and was like, why are you trying to like suggest like
baby products,
parental products to my daughter? That's like really weird. Are you trying to like get her pregnant? Turns out she was pregnant.
And just hadn't told her parents.
Hadn't told her parents, but had been Googling, like, pregnancy tests and stuff.
And then the coupons came through.
Coupons came through. And that's how her parents found out she was pregnant.
Do you think we could try put some of this stuff to the test?
Yeah, well, I watched a video of the guy who kept saying dog food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen that one as well.
And then, like, 4 days later, he gets dog food ads.
But maybe we, like, keep talking about it. Like, maybe just in our normal day lives and then just see where...
Well, I don't know, I feel like you get a lot of privacy with Apple. So I don't know if... I mean, yeah, of course, if you
That's one of the reasons I like it.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like it too. But of course, if you use the Google search engine and you search dog food in Google, your adverts are going to be based around dog food. But if I don't think this is listening to me. I hope it's not. I feel like they've always been very strong with their, like, privacy standpoint.
Yeah.
That I hope it's not listening to me.
And now they've changed it so that every app you open, it asks...
If you want to track it.
Yeah.
If they want to track you. Ad tracking.
Ad tracking.
Ad tracking. All tracking. I click no on all of them now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Sometimes you kind of need them though.
Oh, okay. Like, but the thing is, I click no to all of them, but then if I go onto, like, Just Eat or Deliveroo, it'll then say, we need your location.
Yeah.
Which is fine, I'll give them my location.
Like that, yeah.
Because obviously they need to send the food to me. Or, like, lots of other places need your location. But they don't need my camera roll.
Exactly.
They don't need my microphone.
No.
So that's why I have all those other things. That's why I just click no and then tick the ones that I need when I need them.
Yeah.
That's my way around it. I don't think my HomePod listens to me. I hope it doesn't.
I hope it doesn't too.
I remember I had a friend who had an Alexa. Okay? Oh my god, I've said that now. So many people's things are going to go off. I have to beat that one.
Okay, Google. Hey, Siri.
It's come up, Calum.
Oh no, I know. It's came up on me.
Shut up.
Remember, you used to be watching an NBA game.
Oh,
the day after.
The Siri thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
explain the story.
Addy used to be watching NBA games, but they're usually on late at night.
Yeah, about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so what he would do is wake up the next morning, rewatch the game, but don't look at the score.
Yeah.
So it looked like you were watching the game, like, live.
It felt live.
It felt live because you didn't know what was happening. It was like you would hide the score from yourself. However, there was this one advert on the game that would say, "Hey Siri, show me the NBA," or something like that. And it would say that.
Yeah, it'd be like, Siri, tell me the score of this game. Or like, show me the latest scores.
And obviously you have a HomePod, it would automatically go off and start spoiling the game for him.
I'd be like, no.
So you'd have to tell it to shut up.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's annoying. But they fixed that. They added an edit to that.
Did they?
Where it knows if it's come from the TV now, I think. Yeah. So it shouldn't come off.
Mine only picks up my voice sometimes and not other people's voice.
Siri no, Siri's only meant to pick up your voice.
Yeah.
The thing is with the HomePod, it's meant to pick up
everyone's, because
there's might be multiple people in the household.
Yeah.
So your phone should only pick up your own voice.
Very smart.
Yeah, but with the HomePod, it picks up everyone. But then they added an update so that it shouldn't be able to hear it from other people. But my story about the Amazon one, the Echo, is you can go onto the app and you can hear everything you've said to it back.
Oh.
Which proves it's listening to you the whole time. Okay?
Yeah.
It's recording you the whole time.
Because it has to, because it needs to listen to you to hear the words.
And so does Siri.
Alexa.
So does Google. They all listen to you the whole time. But it's what they do with that recording.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the fact that it's saved on the Alexa app.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they do it. Maybe because it's linked to your Amazon account and you could buy stuff. So if I was like, Echo, can you order us more toilet roll? Okay?
Yeah.
And you get toilet roll delivered to your house. But let's say you get something delivered to your house that you didn't order. You could go back in the app and hear who it was.
Yeah.
But oh my god, you could.
But anyone could potentially access those recordings.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's weird, and you can hear like the thing is, sometimes you have bits of conversation that it's not. It's thought it's heard. It's call word.
Mm-hmm.
So you could be talking about something else, and then it's just there listening to you, but it thinks it's heard the word Alexa.
Have you heard the laughs? Like sometimes.
Oh, the
Alexa
laughs on the
laughs.
Alexa laughs are crazy.
Very creepy.
They do fart sounds now as well. Have you seen those ones?
No.
Stinkers. Oh my god.
Do they smell?
No, of course they don't smell. Remember when we were doing the Ouija board?
Yeah.
And we were like giggling doing the Ouija board, and then all of a sudden Siri pops up and goes,
"Oh yeah."
Tor, and we're like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, that was
that
weird.
Was freaky.
Speaking of like, Apple products, what's your favorite Apple product that you own? We got a question sent in. So.
I think my favorite Apple product I have is my Apple Watch.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna say too. But it's hard to describe like how good it is until you actually have one.
It.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you can see your notifications come through.
Yeah.
And you can like change your music. You can go out without your phone sometimes. If you've got the one with the GPS, which I don't have, with the with the cellular.
If I were to get a new one,
I'd get the mobile data.
So would I.
100%.
Yeah.
And I remember watching reviews when the mobile data one first came out.
Yeah.
And people were like, you can just go to a coffee shop, take your AirPods, because you can connect your AirPods to your Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Have music downloaded or a podcast downloaded, listen to it.
Not have to bring your phone.
Not have to bring your phone. And if somebody texts you or sends you a message, it comes up.
You can even call on it.
You can even call on it.
Yeah.
Check
And
the weather.
Do you know what? For me, it just motivates me. Out of everything, people, videos, everything. Out of everything, the Apple Watch and the goals that it sets you, it motivates me.
Well, last week you had to go for that 15-minute thing.
15-minute walk, and look how that ended.
You managed to close your rings though, didn't you?
Yeah, I've kind of died off on the closing of the rings.
It becomes a trend, like a phase. You're like, oh no, I need to do it, and then when you first don't do it, it's like, oh, why was I ever doing this?
I've been tracking my sleep now as well.
I track my sleep. I think it's great to track your sleep.
It is, yeah.
How many hours do you get at night?
Like seven hours.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
However, last night it didn't track my watch. I put it on when I fell asleep.
Are you using the Apple Sleep Track?
Yeah.
I think it's really good.
And this morning when I woke up, it was not on me.
Your watch wasn't on you?
Either I took it off in the night, it fell off, or it was a ghost.
Maybe a ghost.
And I know you don't believe in that, but how else would my watch come off me?
You must have taken it off. You must have itched yourself or something.
Maybe, yeah.
But I really wish they had a mic on it so you could listen. Because that's one of the things that I used to use, what was that, Sleep Cycle?
Yeah.
We used that for a while.
I feel like with a microphone now, it would rustle too much, would it not?
Yeah, it could. Unless it picks up the mic on your phone.
Yeah.
Because I did like listening to, you could see the stats on how much you snore and stuff. And that was quite good. Which I actually don't snore. I'm not a snorer.
Oh.
Are you a snorer?
Yeah.
Are you a big snorer?
Yeah, big snore.
I won't be sleeping in your bed anytime soon.
I believe you. Do you want to go through the strange facts, or do you want to go to the questions?
I've got some strange facts actually. So I was on a Reddit thread this morning.
Do you just want to hear my take on them, or your take, or just discuss them?
I think we'll just discuss them.
All
some
right.
kind of like odd things that I. Yeah, so I was on a Reddit thread this morning.
This morning? When did you wake up?
8:30.
Bloody hell!
No, you just got up like 20 minutes ago.
Basically.
Anyway, so I was on a Reddit thread and it was like, what's the strangest, weirdest fact that you know? And I was like, this is cool.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Or like the ones which are like, like why the hell would you ever know this stuff?
The thing is, if you ask one person that, they're probably going to be like, it's probably not a great question because not many people have a weird, strange fact at the top of the head. But if you ask 10,000 people that, you're going to get some crazy.
That's what I really like about Reddit is because it's not just
you get the best of the best,
and then people vote on the answers.
Yeah.
So you get the best at the top.
So you might think it's the best, but really it's what the majority think is the best.
All right.
And it's not like this to get me number one. No, not like YouTube.
It's none of that shit.
It's actually good things at the top.
All right, here's one. It's kind of weird. A male honeybee, when he orgasms, his penis explodes with an audible pop to human ears.
To human ears?
To human ears.
A male honeybee. Any male honeybee.
Yeah, after they have sex. When they orgasm.
They have sex?
Of course, how do you think they reproduce? What do you mean, bees?
Well, so like fish, don't they they don't actually do it. They
lay eggs.
Lay an egg and
Yeah, but bees don't have eggs.
They do it. They
must.
You can have a pregnant bee.
No. I think they do it in the honeycomb.
Ah, really?
Like is it a queen? Does the queen lay all the eggs? I think a queen lays all the eggs in the honeycomb.
Yeah.
And then the male bee comes along and like fertilizes the honeycomb or something like that.
Oh wow.
Something like that, because
I've never seen a queen bee.
Oh, I don't know.
Apart from Beyonce.
I don't understand how because I always hear about queen bees. Okay, and it's they only ever
That's a banging nickname, by the way.
It's a good nickname. But every time a bee is born from the honeycomb or whatever, sometimes it's a queen and sometimes it's not a queen. I don't know.
How do you decide?
How do the worker bees say oh, that one's? Is it a different thing? Does the queen go, I'm gonna lay another queen? Because
Isn't it just like a big Donny?
I don't know.
Fuck it, hell, you're big.
No, I don't understand how bees work. Bees and wasps and all those things.
Watch the bee movie.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Just have to watch the bee movie. I can't believe that. Do you like jazz? But do you know there's different types of bees?
No.
So
honeybees.
So a honeybee are those small yellow ones. And a bumblebee is that big bushy one.
Oh,
they're different types.
People are afraid of bees.
I don't understand that. Bees are cute.
Do you think
I'm afraid of wasps.
But what's the difference?
Wasps have a hatred towards people.
Do they?
And they would because a bee can only sting once. Or dies, right? Yeah.
I don't think every time I see a wasp in the conservatory, they're just trying to fly out the window, but they keep banging into the window. So I'm like,
absolute donuts.
He's not going to be looking at me. He's just.
Because a wasp will sting you just because it can. But a bee, it'll have to actually.
I feel like if you just carry on like normal, it won't harm you. But if you're going, help me.
It's like spiders. People are really afraid of spiders, aren't they?
Yeah. Spiders are just ugly.
Is it because their legs and their eyes?
Yeah.
Do you know tarantulas can swim?
Can they? Is that in your strange fact?
I saw. I did read that this morning. That's scary. Imagine being oh right, there's a swarm of tarantulas coming towards you in Harry Potter, the first one or whatever it is.
Yeah. If anyone says spiders aren't scary, they are a little.
Big spiders are scary. Not the small ones. Sometimes you get a tiny little small one.
Do you know, right? A small one, it won't scare me. I won't go, spider! Oh my god. But it would creep me out knowing, if someone said there was a spider behind me on this wall, I wouldn't be running away scared, but it would creep me out knowing it's there and knowing where it could crawl.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So
Whereas
I was in my bed once, okay, and I was watching a movie on my laptop. Okay, it was late at night. Okay, can't remember what movie I was watching now. And then all of a sudden, a spider crawled across the screen. It was pitch black.
I've had that before.
And all I saw was the spider on the screen. Oh my god, I actually shat myself.
Did you think it was on the video or something?
No, I knew it was on my screen.
Really?
But the fact that, when you're sleeping...
But they go to the light.
They go to the light, don't they?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
I know flies and stuff do.
But the fact that, if I was asleep, that spider would have been crawling on me.
I've got a strange fact for you. Do you know that in your lifetime you consume at least 8 spiders?
That's false.
In your sleep.
That's false. It's more than 8.
It's more than 8. I said at least 8.
Yeah, it's way more than 8. I remember reading someone.
Mental.
Yeah, I remember someone saying, "Oh yeah, the average human eats 8 spiders in their lifetime." I think it's more like 80.
Really?
Genuinely.
Man.
It depends where you live as well, of course.
Yeah.
But I think because
if you live in the zoo,
we get a lot of spiders in Scotland during the winter. They come into the house because it's cold outside.
Yeah.
So you get a lot in the winter. But of course, if you live somewhere warm, you'd hardly have any spiders in your house.
In Australia, they get tarantulas. Anyway, next fact.
Yeah. Australia's strange with
snakes.
Snakes and... here's a thoughtful one. Your bones are wet.
Like with water?
No, with like...
blood.
Yeah, like... Everything... If you like cut yourself open, it'd be like...
Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That makes me feel gross. That makes me feel my bones inside my body.
That's what I was planning on making you feel.
Oh man, that is gross. Right, next one. I don't want to even. That is gross.
They're all kind of sexual orientated.
Love
Not
that.
sex
Love
orientated,
that.
but like, yeah. After a male is hanged, they can get an erection.
Hanged? Hung?
Hanged.
No, but it can be hung.
No, the past tense of to hang.
I think it's either.
And it's hanged.
Nah,
they'll get us on the.
I'm pretty sure
it's
that
hanged.
it can be hanged or hung.
I'm pretty sure it's hanged.
No.
Okay, we'll check this later. But after a male is hanged, they get an erection.
Hung. They get an erection.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Oh, every time.
A man, when they're after they're dead, because you get rigor mortis,
yeah.
right? You go stiff. Your like bones go stiff. Your muscles go stiff. All your muscles go stiff after you die. So does your penis. You're sitting there. Imagine they take you to like the autopsy table. You're just rock hard.
What's that person called in the morgue? The morgue lady. Like, oh, sits on that.
No, disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Necrophilia,
necrophilia, yeah, that's what they call it.
Necrophilia. There's some disgusting necrophilia ones that came up, and I don't want to talk about them because they're a bit too morbid. A bit too morbid for right now. Yeah.
Yeah. For 11 in the morning.
For men, the average speed of semen exiting
28 miles an hour
is 28 miles an hour.
Yes.
Which is slightly faster than Usain Bolt's world record running pace. At 27.8 miles an hour is his.
So if you did the deed.
If you did the deed.
And they just set up at the same time.
Yeah, but you don't go.
If you did the sex, right?
Yeah. You can't ejaculate 100 meters, could you? Built up like Santa. Only comes once a year.
But what's this deceleration/acceleration speed? Like what? How long does it take before it decelerates?
I don't know. It's like a gun. How long the gun takes before the bullet decelerates?
Yeah. Sorry, I keep covering my t-shirt.
Yeah, we're going to rep the merch, Calum. All right, and one more. Humans have as many hairs on their body as chimpanzees.
Really?
Yeah, but ours are finer and shorter.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
they've got thick hair.
But if you look at like you have a lot of hair like
little
on your face and stuff.
These make me feel gross, and I don't know why.
It was a weird fact.
It's stuff about the body, like facts about the body. I don't want to know how my body works or.
Why? Are you not in tune with your body?
I don't know. It just makes me feel gross.
Really?
Like,
How come?
Knowing what's inside me.
I'll be inside you.
Don't say that.
Sorry. So, Calum, I heard that some people have been asking about the artwork that you have on the walls in your flat.
Oh yeah. So
we've got two monies that everyone's been able to see. We got them. Where do we get them?
It's not actually money.
Oh, who is it? Man.
Believe it or not, it is just. It is just a carbon copy.
The carbon copy. I think we should get some real ones. Once the potters.
Some real money.
Yeah, real money. How much money?
Do you think? Right.
Go.
Do you think that modern art?
Yeah.
Because we were looking into that. Yeah. Do you think that is?
I heard that.
Bogus.
It's So the theory is that modern art is actually kind of a front for drug money. Yeah. Right? Is that what they said?
Money laundering.
Money laundering.
Yeah.
Money laundering. And I kind of agree with it.
Do you know what though? I think all art is overpriced.
Hell yeah.
Like I get it. It's a really good painting. Like it's really like amazing.
Somebody spent their time doing it.
But it's more of the artist name and
it's like Gucci.
Yes.
You buy a white T-shirt from Gucci for like £300-400, or you could buy a Sibo size merch for 12.
Yeah, it's not because 15. It's not because of the quality. It's because of it's got Gucci written on it.
It's the yeah. It's the brand that comes with it.
Exactly.
But yeah, how much did that that guy who stuck the banana to the wall with the duct tape?
Yeah.
That sold for like £1 million.
Yeah. All it is a banana.
But
because of the publicity it got.
Yeah.
And there was a Banksy drawing or graffiti work.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And it went for something crazy. I don't know the amount. And
$500,000, let's say.
Yeah, and he timed it so that after it was bought on auction, pressed in a button, it automatically shredded itself.
Half shredded.
Half shredded, yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then when it got half shredded, it went for like 10 times the price. Because everyone knew that that's Banksy's shredded drawing.
Yeah. Because nobody really buys. The thing is, Banksy, you never actually... Banksy. You never really buy his art because it's always usually graffiti.
Yeah.
So when that thing came along, people were like trying to get...
I want Banksy's art.
Banksy's art, yeah. Banksy, the artist. But did you know that they're planning on selling Charlie Bit My Finger? Did you read that? So Charlie Bit My Finger, the original YouTube video, you know, that like everyone knows Charlie Bit My Finger.
Yeah.
It's coming off YouTube and all the other like versions that have made, and it's getting sold as a video. As like,
I saw that on the newspaper. Yeah.
I don't know who's buying it. Who the hell wants like Charlie Bit My Finger on their like? What is it going to be on their computer? Oh, I've got Charlie Bit My Finger on my computer. Like, where's it getting sold to? I don't understand.
I guess it's quite smart because everyone will want to see it.
But everyone's already seen it.
Yeah, but 10 years on, you're like, oh, I wish I could see that video again.
Yeah.
But it's gone, apart from that one person. So that one person could then sell it on in the future, right?
They could. But
like a Pokemon card. Like it's worthless when you first... Or it's not worthless, but it's worth nowhere near as much when you first buy it. But if you keep it in pristine condition for 20 years...
Yeah.
When it's off the market.
But the thing with like digital content is there's always new stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's always going to be that new video.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, why am I... Oh, do people really want to go see
Charlie
Bit My Finger again?
Yeah.
Like I understand with like the Mona Lisa. You're like, oh, I'm going to the Louvre, right? You know, I need to see the Mona Lisa. And then the Mona Lisa...
But there won't be a new Mona Lisa.
There's not going to be a new Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
And... the Louvre will be like, oh, we'll give you the Mona Lisa for like £1 million every month or whatever, to a different museum or something.
Yeah,
you can give it on loan like footballers.
Yeah,
and then you go like, oh yeah, I was at the MoMA last week, and the Mona Lisa was there.
Yeah,
but I don't understand why you would do that.
We'll see. This could be a one-time thing, or it could be a new thing that will happen.
It's weird thinking about selling digital art. Have you seen like people buy like digital paintings as well?
Yeah.
Like that doesn't make sense to me. You're just printing it out.
Well, you can buy like wallpapers for your screen, your phone screen, and that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's fair. But like, imagine spending like 300,000 on like digital art that someone's made.
300,000 on art. Full stop is just ridiculous.
Ridiculous, absolutely.
Unless you're a billionaire.
Yeah.
And you really like that art, and where 300,000 isn't anything to you.
Well, the thing is, quite a lot of the artists that painted the things died broke.
Yeah.
Like Van Gogh, I think died broke.
Yeah.
But now you can see his things in the galleries, and if you wanted to buy it, they'd be like $500,000, you know. Like that money never went to the artist who made it.
Yeah.
That's
just sad. That. Maybe that's why Banksy... Actually, no. Never mind.
Why? Maybe that's why...
I was about to say, maybe that's why Banksy keeps his identity hidden, but he mostly does non-sellable art anyway.
Yeah, I think he keeps his identity hidden because he's actually graffitiing, right?
Breaking the law.
It is actually breaking the law, isn't it?
I
like his art, though. It's always very provocative and like...
Yeah. Has hidden meaning to it.
Hidden meaning.
Have you got any...
Well, I've got one here. Yeah, I've got a question here. It says, if you had to relive one day for the rest of your life, what day would it be?
So my instant thought to this question is a bad thought. Well, I was going to say my birth, but no, that would be a traumatic experience and I don't even remember it.
Why would you want to relive your birth?
I don't know, but I'm just trying to think like what would actually...
For the rest of your life?
No,
You're
definitely
stuck in that day. It's like, okay, it's like...
Like Groundhog Day.
It's like Groundhog Day. Yeah. What day would you pick as a... It'd have to be a sunny day that, like, everyone's free.
Am I doing the exact same actions?
No. Think of Groundhog Day.
Oh, he's doing different actions. But everything sort of happens anyway.
Every single thing that everyone else does is, like, the same unless you interact with them. So, like, in Groundhog Day, that guy would always be like, oh, is that you, Paul? Oh, hi, Paul. And,
yeah.
And at the end, he started just, like, punching him or whatever.
Oh, I'd hate it. I would hate it.
They say he was in there for 10 years in Groundhog Day. Like, that's what the filmmakers... Like, that's what they planned. Like, he was...
I need to watch that again, so I don't really remember. I don't really remember if he comes out of it or not. I think he does.
Spoilers, but he does, yeah.
He does, yeah.
Of course. But I don't know if I could... I don't think there's, like, any days which are, like, so memorable to me that I would want to relive them again.
Neither.
Like, I would like... If I wanted to relive a day, it would have to be...
Even, like, a really memorable day, though. You wouldn't want... It's special because it's, like, a one-time thing.
It's special because it's a memory.
Yeah.
Right? But if I had to relive a day, it would be a sunny day where everyone's off.
Yeah.
And you can just, like... You could do so many different adventures.
And different
interactions. Each time you could do something different.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be like...
But everyone would still end up saying the same things and telling you the same stuff.
Maybe not.
From the day.
Maybe not. It would
Maybe
get boring.
Not. Maybe not.
It would get boring.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be like...
Everyone would wear the same kind of outfit.
So? Everyone can go home and get changed. Because it's not like the day... It's not like you're reliving the day. It's like the day replays and everyone starts at the start again.
Yeah.
They're not all in like a program where they only can do what they've done. You're all... It doesn't have to be the exact same day. I think you can make the day what you want the day to be.
Right, we've cut just here, but everyone go and watch About Time, the film, because I don't want to spoil it for everyone.
Yeah, we've decided to go back and actually remove that spoiler from it.
Yeah. Oh, but it's so good. It's so good.
The movie is really good.
It's underrated.
And I really like the actor. He's the ginger guy.
The ginger guy. What's his name?
I can't remember his name now, but he's the one who's in Star Wars. He's in that new
He's
Star
in the
Wars.
new Star Wars, yeah.
He's actually really good in that
Very
movie.
good, yeah. And it's got Rachel McAdams.
And the dad's Bill Nye.
Yeah.
Bill Nye.
The science guy.
The Bill Nye the science guy. No, Bill Nye, not the science guy.
A different guy.
But a different Bill Nye.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, so he can, in the movie...
I didn't know Bill Nye the science guy was a real guy.
He is.
And then I saw him on Joe Rogan.
Did you? Is he on Joe Rogan?
I think so.
Is he?
Oh, no, that was Brian Cox.
Brian Cox.
Yeah.
You know he used to be in a band.
I was in a band.
D-Ream.
Alright, have you got another question? We've got... Well, we kind of didn't answer the
relive one.
No, we answered the relive one. The posters. Because I've got a poster in my room of chickens on a farm.
Yeah.
And what do you have?
I've got a cow in a field.
Yeah.
And an egg that says quality on it.
And Jack the cameraman?
Jack the cameraman's got a coffee beans.
Coffee beans.
Coffee beans.
What's your favourite?
Well, for people who don't know, we got these posters from Waitrose.
Yeah.
Where we work. We every year or so, they update like the posters in the stairwell.
Yeah.
For like new like taste campaigns and stuff, and it always says destroy. Now the old
That's
ones,
such a waste.
Say it's such a waste to destroy the old stuff. So I just take them all home. I probably shouldn't, but
no,
it's fine. Like but yeah, I really like the quality egg.
Really?
The thing is, the only reason I took them in the first place was because they had been there for like 5 years.
Yeah.
They were there for ages, and Calum and I, every time we would walk down to work, we would always like,
"Hi, cow."
We'd like literally wave to the cow and be like, "Oh, look at that quality egg."
Yeah.
Yeah. And it'd become like a running joke.
Uh-huh.
Like, it was our like ritual walking to work sort of thing.
Oh, that's kind of sad now.
So therefore, when they were taken down, I was like, I'm taking these home because they're
They've got some nostalgia.
Yeah, they're part of the memory of like going to work with Calum and stuff.
Yeah.
And then of course they gave us the new ones, and then they're currently changing them every year or whatever.
Yeah.
So as soon as the new ones came down, I was like, oh well, I'm gonna have to take some of these as well.
Yeah.
So I popped the chicken up in Callum's room.
Yeah.
And I gave the
coffee.
And
I'm thankful for it.
You like the chicken?
I do like the chicken.
I think they're like...
You did it as a prank,
They are actually quite fun to have.
But I liked it. Yeah,
it's like modern art.
And everyone goes, "Oh my god, you've got a
Waitrose chicken."
A Waitrose chicken in your flat.
I remember I was looking at an auction online, and it was they were rebuilding Heathrow Terminal 4 or something, and they were selling like all the fire exit signs and like the terminal names, and I was like, I really want like
something from Heathrow Airport.
Yeah, like
that's kind of like not exact same, but kind of similar to modern art.
It is modern art basically, isn't it? But imagine like you had in your house like an on-air like radio sign, from like the
Heathrow
BBC
Airport,
or like you'd had like exits this way or whatever. That'd be fun to have on your have in your house.
Yeah,
so
I need to decorate more.
Random, so if we could probably
get an on air from BBC.
Yeah, we get an on air from BBC in between the monies up here. But I think you need another one. We'll get you another one at some point. You really like the...
I really do like the chickens, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, any more questions?
Yeah, we've got... you want to talk about that one?
Oh, yeah. So someone also asked, because you tend to write on the products that you own, like chargers and portable batteries and cases and stuff, you tend to write your name and the date.
Mm-hmm.
The date that
I purchased.
You purchased it, yeah. On them. And someone was asking why you did that.
Yeah, so on things that I own, like bags and trucks and cars and trucks and...
You don't have any trucks. No, a fire truck, your toy fire truck.
Yeah, my toy firefuck, yeah.
Firefuck. His toy firefuck.
No, I will often write like the day I got them. I don't know why. It's just like, it's kind of like, oh, this is how long I've had it for.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. I used to write it more on... Well, the way I started doing it was I wrote like return labels on things.
Yeah, because I remember you did it in your wallet.
Yeah, and on my...
Which is actually smart to do.
I wrote it on my MacBook as well. My MacBook Air. I used to have like, if found, please return to... I'm not giving you away my address.
Can't you just, if you find a wallet, you just put it in the post box though?
No, that's... If it's got an ID.
If it's got an ID in it.
Because your ID has your address on it.
Yeah.
So... You could do that. Yeah, if you ever find an ID, you can pop into the postbox. We should probably test it. I've heard so many people say it. I don't know if it's like an urban myth.
Do you want to test it?
We could test it, but I don't want to lose my ID. Because it's like 30 quid to get a new one.
Yeah.
But no, I used to just write like the day I... So it started off as I would write return labels on things so that if I ever lost them, someone could get them back to me.
Yeah.
And then that transitioned into a... Well, I just write my name on it, so it's like mine.
Yeah.
It's like personalising the things that you...
I do like writing my name on stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's like, because everyone's got the same iPhone, or everyone's got the same notebook, you know what I mean? How do you make it yours? Mm-hmm. I write my name on it.
I think personalisation is really good, though.
Yeah.
Because it makes it your own. Like, rather than a product you bought in a store.
Rather than, just like joining the crowd.
Yeah.
We've all got the same thing, it's like...
Yeah.
I think we should like sign these,
Oh yeah.
On the back, up at the top.
We could do like a little giveaway.
We could
do everyone
giveaway.
like
I think
on the Instagram.
Each guest, I think, should get a t-shirt.
Yeah, we could do that.
Each guest should get maybe some merch. Mm-hmm. Maybe not to keep.
And you to wear and hand back after you've washed it.
Once we cut, we get our merch.
Once
back.
we're reckoning the sponsorships and the adverts.
Yeah.
A while from now, I reckon. One day, hopefully.
When Raid Shadow Legends or whatever it is approaches us for a sponsor deal.
Yeah.
Guys, we're not going to sell out, don't worry. Would we sell out? Would you sell out?
I would happily sell out.
Okay, yeah, let's sell out.
We will sell out soon.
Imagine that. Selling out. Like, it's gone to our head. We're too big. We're too big for this. Anyway, I don't know if I've got anything else.
Well, I think we're kind of wrapping up on time as well.
I think we're good for time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've actually got to run. We had to do this podcast a bit earlier because we were not here.
You're
here
away
next week. Yeah.
Yeah. So not just because we want to get a week ahead, but because we need to. Because
I'm traveling.
So we will fall behind again. But if we can record another episode before
If we
try 2 weeks on Wednesday, then we'll be ahead again.
We'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that was a fun one, guys.
I also wanted to say before you go is before you go.
Yeah, well, no, I'm checking the clocks. Yeah.
That our next episode, we want to do talk about conspiracies. And I don't know if that's meant to be a surprise. I'm sorry if I've spoiled it.
No. I think it's a good idea. Getting people thinking ahead.
Yeah, if you want to send in or suggest conspiracy theories that you like or want to hear us talk about,
that we should because there's a load of conspiracies out there. That's the thing.
Yeah.
There's so many.
We don't want to. I think for me though, I don't want to be talking about ones that happened 100 years ago, like
was
World War Ones or Titanic or
Abraham Lincoln was actually killed by his brother.
Yeah, don't care.
I don't even know if that's a conspiracy.
Yeah,
but yeah.
So I'd go like moon landing, but I would we're wanting more recent ones. I think
more recent things.
Yeah,
cool.
But we'll put up a Instagram.
We'll put up a poll. We'll put up a poll, and we'll try and get other people to. We'll get people to suggest maybe some conspiracies that they like or have been finding crazy.
Yeah.
And then we can do like a deep dive into them.
Yeah. So that will probably be next episode or the week after. And then we've got another guest coming on as well.
We've got some guests in the pipeline.
So there'll be a new guest on either next episode or the one after as well.
Yeah.
So that's what you've got to expect to come.
Yeah. So merch drop, conspiracies, new guests. I think they're in for a fun couple of weeks.
Yeah. And are we going to do another word?
Another word, another term.
Another term, yeah.
Another term. Yeah. Calum likes wearing pink jumpers.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I actually have had a pink jumper.
Yeah, that's why I thought of it.
Or salmon. It was salmon.
Was it? Did the PE teacher not have the same coloured jumpers?
Yes, a female PE teacher. Same exact jumper.
So yeah, guys, remember, Calum likes wearing pink jumpers.
Yeah. All right, and we'll see you.
We'll see them next
episode
week.
7 next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the See Both Sides podcast.
See you next week, guys.
All right. See ya.
Have a fun one.